Alright. How's my mic? Alright. Okay, decent. Oh yeah, we found coal. We found coal, boys. Ladies, gents, aunts, aunties, grandma, grandpas. Alright, so now the question is, how do we design? What's the proper design here? Let me just clear out all this, because we do need space to create our mine. Grab these out of the way. Ooh, what is that? Quartz? That's new. I think it is. Okay. How much do we need to clear though? Let's think about the routing here. Let's see, let's do some initial high-level design. I'm going to create this. We'll climb it up at the top of it just to see. Alright. Okay, so it's here, and we have water at which side? Just across here? Okay. Interesting. So I'm really thinking. So water is in front of us. But it's a bit of a stretch. But the main thing would be to connect the mines here to create that generator. It's a coal power generator, right? So where does this need to be placed? Let me think. Coal power generator is here. Oh, then it has some input ports. So ideally it should be like right in the middle, as far as distance is concerned, right? Because what would happen is we need a mine, and then we need that pipe that connects into this. So since we know how to configure that, right? Maybe what we should do is prototype. Like, let's test connecting to the coal power generator using, let's see. We know the mine would work. Like, we create a mine from a constructor. Constructor would create an ignite for us, right? And then we have that iron ignite. But the point is, this is coal power generator, so we shouldn't need all that. We just need coal. I was thinking about steel ignite. Those are two separate things. This one really just needs coal. So technically, what we can do is build this and see the capabilities of this machine. And we could benefit from having two, right? So we might have maybe even 3 coal power generators if we want to go crazy and big here. Oh, it's 3 overkill. Because there's no shortage of, what's it called? There's no shortage of mines and water. The only thing that we're having shortage of is energy, right? So it's got me thinking now, if this thing is going to supply power, and we're going to create a grid of networks for things here, there are 2 things we can do. I'm not a fan of the first one. The first one is don't build this yet, or build one and just make it work. Straight up, just make it work. And then explore this area and see what mines are available, right? And think about, what do we want to build close by? Like, what's the closest factory we can build that we can supply power with this coal power generator? So basically, build then explore is one thing we can do. The other thing we can do is just mass build this. Forget everything else and just focus on building this actual thing. So last time we're talking about, we could either be building, exploring, or if we're not building or exploring, we are maintaining. So first one is to explore, know what we want to build here and what we want it to be powered by, and then just do that. The second thing is just focus on building a coal power generator, like several here. That way we know no matter what location we're at, we do need this. The third thing to do is we're not going to explore for what factory to build to power with the generator. And if we're not just going to build a generator, like just 2 at least, then the third thing we can do is we can possibly create 2 generators. We have a generator here and we have another generator as well, right? So like one here and another one here.
Interesting. Most pioneers already had coal power set up by this point because they understood their responsibility to humanity. Adjusting pioneer attitude metrics. Reminder: coal-powered generators require coal.
Okay. So that's what I'm leaning towards. And we use one coal power generator to power the other coal power generator. Now we have constant supply, right, of energy. And this doesn't have an output, it's just a generator, right? So it's like a feedback loop of 2 generators that constantly power each other. Or wait, if it's coal powered and we have a mine connected to it. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So we need power for the mine. So what I'm saying is, we place it here and then we place a constructor. But the thing is, that needs a mine though, I see. So we can't create like a power loop, at least not yet. Yeah, we can't do that yet, right? I thought that would make sense. Let me think about this. So we need a mine, and a mine needs power. So we initially start the mine with a biomass burner, right? Because we needed to extract the mines. We then connect, after we've built the mine that provides coal, the next thing that would make sense to do is to supply the mine itself with a coal power generator, right? Because now we have constant power supply. We're not going to run out of coal, and we're not going to run out of water from this lake. So we just need an initial power. And then we use this coal power generator to power the other coal power generator. And then make them power each other, if that makes sense. So one is connected to the other coal mine. One generator is connected to the other. And then we can create a power grid. That would be really interesting. Let me see if that works then. Alright, first things first is let's experiment. That's it. The first thing, let's experiment. Alright. I really like that idea. The only qualm I have is how close am I to the lake? Like, where would the ideal position be? Because it's not like it's that close, right? Where is shoot? Okay, I'm here. So we need to extract it from this side. Wherever we have a clear path is what's going to be good. But right now, in the meantime, I'm like, we could definitely start making use of this resource. 100%. Clear this space. I'm going to actually clear more than that. Because we need this for, we need space. How much time do we have in this stream? 11 minutes, so we have like 40 minutes. Okay, got this. Okay, looking clear, looking breathable. Oh, look at that clear space. I wonder if we should really use foundations right now. Okay, clear space, so that's good. The lake is just ahead. You can literally see it from there. Okay. So this should be enough, and I need to tilt it. Let's start with this side. Or can we spread it? Can we spread it? That's a good question. Shouldn't we have version 2? Hold on. There's no way. Damn. That's way too far. Shouldn't we have version 2? How does it make sense? So what does that unlock? Oh, we're on our way. That's our current objective. Yeah, that's fine. We don't have it yet. We don't have it yet, but where is this mine? Okay, so we put this guy here, face it this way for now. And then this one, the same thing. Tilt it just a little bit. Is this pure? Oh, it's normal. What's the difference between normal and pure? I think pure just generates stuff for us much faster. So arrange this. Damn, girl. I was about to say. Why you working hard, man? Why you playing hard to get, man? Come on. Same thing here. Ooh, I think it should be slightly tilted, right? I would use MK2s, but I don't think we need that right now. What's up, JJK fam? Yeah, I remember. I don't remember what we spoke about, but I recognize your name. Why do several people ask that? Do you remember me? Like you're about to come in as a villain. Hey, remember me? That one time when I stole your lunch. You stole my lunch. It's payback time. Shit. Okay, I think this is fair enough. But I wonder how much coal does it need though? Like, do we have enough buffer, or should I spread this so that it's much clearer? Play my hero? My hero doesn't respect me, man. I retired. So you might see me play my hero like Thanksgiving or Christmas. But that game does not respect me as a player. I've done it all. I've hit ace 16 times, solo queue, crossplay on, midnight sweats. So I'm like, man. How'd you like it though? We played My Hero? Yeah. Who are you enjoying right now in that game? Oh, I should turn that on. I forgot. Damn. If I create a power loop, I'll be so proud, man. I'll be so proud. I can create a power loop. Can you imagine that? Alright, let's use one biomass burner to support both of these guys. For now. Damn. Where is it? Oh, we can make it face here, right? And then we supply it with its own constructor. So I can make it face this way. Oh. It might be more than I thought. For the initial power, I think... Yeah, it's fine. Oh, no way. Don't tell me... Wait. Bruh. Don't tell me this needs power itself. Oh my god, bro. Why does that need power? I don't understand. If it's a coal power generator, why does it need power like that? I mean, I'm sure initially to turn it on, right? But it uses coal. Yeah, we need to use this to power itself, man. We need to use that to power itself. There's no way. Let me think. Well, first, as I'm thinking, let me turn this on. Idle time is just wasting. I'll come back here and give this a bunch of leaves. What do I have more? I have more leaves, or do I have more woods? Yeah, more leaves. That's fine. Maybe I just build it first and then see what happens. Okay. One pole for both, or do I just connect? Yeah, I do. Need one pole for both of these guys. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. How do we... Wait, actually, no, it's not fine. How do we make something extensible, right? Is you create one pole that acts as a... What's the word? A conduit. So the biomass connects to this, and then another pole that can then connect to... This is what I'm trying to do. This to this. Then we can connect this to this. And then this one can connect to both, right? That connects to that. And that connects to that. So start this. Oh, constructors can create steel pipes now. So what does it need? It needs a steel ignet. This needs a steel ignet. And the steel ignet is created by I thought constructors could create ignets, right? Oh, or is it a smelter? Oh, it's a smelter that could do that. And these are loading up just fine. So now I'm thinking, do I need a splitter? One that just has coal, and it just stores the coal. And the other one is going to be split towards the left to create those pipes for us. Because in the meantime, I mean, why not? You know what I mean? Why not? Well, we could put it in the middle. We have two conveyors from here, and then another one from this side, joined in the middle, and then we have a smelter, right? A container to act as a buffer. And then we have a smelter. I think this smelter can then smelt coal for us. Copper ignet. Now those are the only two things it can produce. So we can't produce that thing yet. What is that? Oh, it eats on trees. Man. I've never seen that thing eat before. Don't we have a coal smelter? Oh, we've not unlocked that yet. Let's see. Yeah, we have a smelter, but I don't know about a coal smelter. Maybe that's somewhere in my objectives. I don't think we have that yet. We don't. Oh, just coming along. Damn, that's going on quick. It's an MK1, for that matter. We have that there. I think we should add another pole. Nah, we don't need it for that one. You could go direct connection, but the reason why I would not want to do that. One, two. Yeah, that's fine. Does this have power though? Like it should. I'm wondering why it's red. Do we always need configuration for it to work? What should this produce? This should produce for us produce bio, produce leaves. Okay, now it's idle, I see. So you need the configuration for it to start. Just make sure that that's actually working. Okay, that's good. This is good here as well. Stocking up. Can't believe this needs power, man. It's a coal power generator, so we need a power line. Man, I really want to create an energy loop. I really do. And the question is, if this is supplying power, and how much power does it? 75 megawatts. That's it. Supply 75 megawatts worth of power. So if I was creating a power loop, I really wanted to think about this. This is supplying power. So let's say once this is on, right? It generates power. Then how do we connect it to itself so that it continues to sustain energy? Okay, I drop this, we connect pole power to this. We also connect water and coal together. Let's say it's on. Okay, great, it's applying power. And then now that this thing itself has power, that's only possible because we have power on this side, right? But on its own, it wouldn't light up. You know what I mean? Because it needs coal. Yeah, I see how it is. It's not going to work. So this would really just be a standalone power generator that uses fuel and this stuff. So we always need a biomass burner. That's the thing. Interesting. Because we need constant supply of coal. But I guess the rate of production that we have makes the power generator very sustainable. Steel ingots though. The steel ingots is like very important. But even though we have coal, the question is, the issue is going to be the fact that this path is very clear. It's like we could chain 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and chain it all the way here. What other materials do we have? Like, I think it really depends on what we want to build next. It should be that iron pipe, right? 301 meters, 182, 376, 165. But now it's like, how do you connect a power grid across from here? Now, what is the closest factory I have to this location? There's a summer sloop at that side. There's iron ore on this side. Is there anything else that's closer? There's Caterium here, because that's going to be a lot of grids. Because we have the coal, and then we have something that produces iron. Yeah, I think it really boils down to what I'm trying to build next. Which should be the pipes. Ouch. It's like if I'm trying to build the pipes, what would it take to build the pipes? Can we unlock steel? We don't have a factory that could do that. Steel ingot. What would produce steel ingot for us? Maybe I look at the codex and find out. Because yeah, we know we need iron ore and we need coal. So we have those two things together. We can make steel ingot. And with steel ingot we can make a steel pipe. The question is, what machinery would build that for us. Can we see the capabilities of this thing? Can an assembler do that to us? What's a foundry? Smelts 2 resources. Oh my goodness, there it is. There it is exactly. It is exactly what we need. Yup. Yup, this is exactly what we needed. But then it needs iron ore as well. This is crazy, man. They keep like upgrading the difficulty for you to consider what you need to build. So next thing that would make sense to look for here is where do we find the nearest iron ore? 182. 306 is too far, so 182, 370, 175. Interesting. So like, how do we combine both? 2 locations that have both of these things. Oh gosh, it's a cave. It's really a cave, man. I forgot to share this on Discord. I wanted to go straight into it. You know what I'm saying? Let me share this on Discord real quick. Live. Shout out to the 3 people watching, man. W lurkers. Shout out to the fam then. Alright, man, we have this cave and I'm not going in. I know what is in there. I know what is in there. All I'm going to do is mark this place. I need to mark this as a cave. Yep. Create a marker. Stamps, where's cave, so like that. Alright, man. $132, $166. That's not too bad though. It's just higher up there. So the problem is we need to create a platform. We need to create a platform that connects to that one. Because this has to stretch. $266. Is it flatter though? Because this is too difficult to scale all the way up there. Yeah, that's way too difficult. Alright, let's pick up our ride. Because then we could do 2 for 1. We could get the generator, we could get our foundry, in addition to the generator and the foundry, you know. We'll be able to get coal to create the steel pipes. That's going quite well. You know what? Matter of fact, let me grab one of those, some of these. There we go. Should also transfer Man, this coal messing up this, polluting the environment, bro. It's straight up pollution. I wish there was like an automatic ladder. Because one thing that bothers me is once you come down, you just start being attacked. Like legit. So typically, I try. Yeah. How close? 212. Those ones are too far. But 212, how far is that from here? Why doesn't it show? Don't tell me it's this one. Oh my gosh, it is. It might be. Oh no, it is that one. It is, man. That is really legit the closest one. Dude. Let me think as I loot. I'm going to loot all this and I'm going to think. Damn. It's all the way across. Ah, that's expensive though. Like we really have to think about the layout. Because it's all the way there, man. $182, bro. It's above the cliff. So how do we scale to do that? We need like a station. We need to put that station to use. Like actually have a... Like I guess that's the whole point, right? Rather than connecting everything all the way, we need stations. So the question is, how do we have a station for our coal, right? As it's generating power, how do we have a station? Because we could program those, these vehicles to move things around for us. So now I'm stuck between thinking about, do we just get the coal and do it all manually at first? Because the main thing is to unlock things, right? So that's what it seems like. It makes sense to do right now. Because we need to clear all this path for our vehicle, right? To move stuff for us between stations. So this tractor that we have here is programmed. Where's my ride? Yeah, this guy is programmed to like auto mode. Damn, I was hoping we could knock two birds in one stone, but I don't think we can. And then the other question is, with this generator, how would that work? Maybe the generator is for the stations instead. So we use a coal power generator for the station, and then the station just stores coal for us, and then we could program the vehicle to pick up things from this station of coal and move it over to where the iron ore is across this cliff. You know? It is across the cliff, right? Yeah, it should pop up. Damn, yeah, that one is the closest. I mean, there's that one too, but I'm trying to look for a station that is, you know. The good thing is that the tracks for the station doesn't consume any resources. But yeah, it looks like that's what we're gonna have to do. I think that makes sense. And I can clear this path to start the tracks. So it goes all the way up here and then across towards where that mine is. right? Either that or I clear this side and make a bridge. Like, what is the cheapest? You know what? Let me architect. Let me architect this. I'm going to go up right here. Let's see what our terrain looks like. Let's get a nice view. See what we could do with this place. Okay. 180, so it's just across, huh? So it's like, can we create foundations that scale from this side up here, and then from here to up there, and then we just have our tractors move things for us, you know? That's what I'm leaning towards, I think. So one of those two. Or I just grab all the coal I need and manually make it myself. You know? Like, we have enough coal, you can pick those up and just make it. Just make it. It's 100. Create a foundry, let the foundry do that. Combine a container of everything I have here. Iron ore, coal, get the steel ingot. It's just a straight up foundry, right? And we can do that here. We could do that actually here. We just need more, iron ore, and force ourselves to stay in this location by leaving our home base right there, you know? So it forces me to maximize the space. Okay, I feel good about that. What did it detect? Who wants to fight? Who wants to fight? Step right up, step right up. Alright, that's what I thought. Alright, let's create this coal power generator then. Once I get my space out the way. And then, let's start storing all these inside here. 1, 2, 3. Gonna create some space, do the same thing with wood. That seems decent, that seems good enough. What I'm trying to do is get the car out of the way, okay? So our ride is out of the way, and then now, let's see, what does this look like? I think the first thing we need is alignments, right? Because this thing is a coal power generator, right? Should... Yeah, how would this... Should I create a foundation for this? So we know for a fact, right, that we can plug in our conveyor, right? That's going to be so long. This is our limit right here. Damn, that's long. Nah, I should like stack coal on top of coal on top of coal. We need to space these guys out. Like every, I don't know, 100 feet, we put a container. Every 100 feet, we put a container. And then this supplies power for now. And then we use this power to create a station. Track for our station. Then we can have the two stations, we could just have a factory that goes between two stations, right? One station for ores, another station for mines, and then we have a different we could put, with 2 stations for ores and mines, we can create our factory anywhere and just configure it to go towards the route of where our factory is so that it unloads stuff. Well, actually, no, the station would be input for the resources that we need. Okay. Well, first, for objective, let's create this power. Let's see how that works. Pipe supply. Let me read all this. Logistics. External indicator shows flow rate direction. Flow rate direction. Attaches to a pipeline, allowing it to be split up to 4 ways. Okay, I don't think we need that yet. Pipeline T-junction attaches to a pipeline, allowing it to be split up to 3 ways. Pipeline external indicator shows flow rate, direction, and volume. 303 3 of fluid per minute. Support height can be adjusted, useful for routing pipelines more precisely across long distances. I see. So if this is right, let's say, I don't know if the direction matters, right? Let me start from here instead. So we do this. I'm just guessing. I'm not even sure if this is right. Oh, no way. Oh, you can adjust the height. That's what it literally means. Okay. Okay, forget snapping then. Dude. Ah. Okay, good to know. Good to know. So what goes in, what goes out, right? I think. Okay.
Fix-it pipelines can
Why is
contain
she
any
talking,
fluid,
man?
including the water necessary for
AI.
coal-powered generators.
Let me have my
Water
moment.
does not flow upwards by itself. While water
damn.
extractors provide some lift, to truly defy gravity, consider
This
the
girl be
use of
talking all the
pipeline
time.
pumps.
Oh my gosh, you need power for everything in this game, bro. Man, shit. Water extractor. So where's the input? Oh, it stores it inside here, but then how do we remove it out from this location? Must be placed on deep water. Oh. Okay. Hold on.
That may indeed be water. Try submerging your arm. If it does not dissolve, that will narrow down the range of possibilities. Or you could just pipe it to a coal-powered generator and see what happens.
I need to change the... Wait, so this is gathering water right now or not? Nah, hold on. Pipeline pump. What is this used for? Can be attached to a pipeline to apply head lift. Oh. Maximum head lift 20 meters. Oh, this is for height. I think that's for height. Attached to a pipeline for head lift. Interesting. What's good, Oki? Yeah, I figured I need power. I wanted to realign it. I think it should face this way, right? because I think this naturally is going to absorb stuff for us. I think. And then this would be connected to that. And then we need biomass burner. And then once we have the biomass burner, I think I can replace the biomass burner with the generator itself, right? So that way it's self-generating. One thing I really am excited to try and create is a power loop. Like somewhere that has constant power. I've always constantly tried that. I tried to connect biomass burners together, but they always need leaves, right? Then here I was like, can we connect a generator to a generator, you know? You can build a dock, makes it easier to set up your extractants. Oh, is that with foundations? As I'm talking to you, let me try and get this started too. But I'm listening to what you're saying in chat, though. So you could go on. Is that with foundations, or is the dock like a separate type of construction? Okay, I see. It's with foundations. Makes sense. Yeah, let me tell you what I was planning to do that I was so excited about. So yeah, I have pipelines, right? Should I really? Nah, it's okay, it's okay. Let me not overthink it. Oh, no way. We could literally put foundations on water. Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, man. Makes sense. As a habit, what I need to do is anytime I'm dealing with this thing, right, I just need to make sure that I actually build a foundation no matter what. Build a foundation. I think the reason why I'm stingy with foundations is the fact that I only have one cement factory. Because cement is not really a thing that you use to build other machines, right? So I just look down on, you know, the cement blocks, even though by far it's the most chill factory I have. So I need to like mentally, for a productive habit, start with foundations. The only downside, I won't say it's downside, the only side thing about that is you have to like think about architecting, like how you're going to design your entire station, right? If you're going to put foundations. Because it could, if the foundation doesn't make sense, then the things you place on top of it might be weird. But by default, I think I could just go build a flat foundation, you know? Anything that makes your factory stable is decent. Should I have a cable for each or for both? I think that's overkill, but I think it's okay for now. That's to that. This one to this one. This one. Ooh, that's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. Because it's 75 megawatts, right? So once I connect this, what's it? Yeah, once I connect this to that one, it's not gonna work. It's gonna blow up. Like, watch. I mean, it won't blow up now because it doesn't have coal, so nothing is working. I need to connect the coal I have at that side to this side, but yeah, if this is 75 megawatts, we need like 2 biomass burners here. Or 3 technically. Whereas this is extracting water, is it? Okay, nice. Can we hear water from here? Oh, that's interesting. You can low-key hear it. All right, let me get to this. Man, would this actually need it like that? Man, try and make it face this way. Line the first extractor up with the foundation, then place the next extractor next to it. Line the first extractor with the foundation. XY though. Then place the next extractor next to it. Oh, 2 extractors. That's what you're talking about. I didn't even think about 2. Isn't 1 enough for now? But let me, that makes sense though. Then we could use the, whatever, pipeline splitter thing instead. But this isn't, you have enough coal for 8 gen. You have enough coal for 8 generators. 8? Bro. I need to slow down, bro. Let me keep that at the back of my head for now. Because, okay, here's what I was trying to do. Oki, I have 100 pipelines to make. I want to create a factory where I program my bot, right? And what that bot is going to do is that it's going to move the coals from that side over to another location at the top of this cliff, yeah, because we have pure iron ores at this side. So that one is the closest towards here. So I'm going to use this generator to power a vehicle station, right? I'm going to create one of these guys here in this location. So this is going to be like a station for coal. So we'll be extracting the coals and putting it here, and then moving that over to a factory that will create the steel pipe for us. So a foundry, basically these trucks are going to be supplying a factory with coal and iron ore. So it's going to be 2 stations, 1 station for coal, another station for iron ore, and then a foundry that would push to both, right? Build your power station there. You're going to tear it down later once you get to oil. Okay. So just build the whole power station here. Like 8 of these guys is what you're saying. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let me start power with this one though. First one, then I can tear it down and redesign. A power station. I guess that makes sense. And then all the generators here can be used to power a station in a different location, right? If I connect it with a power grid. And then we can put my station right there closer and then create a path for my vehicles. Okay. Okay, good idea. I'll try that. Let me just get this one running at first. I should really use foundations, man. I should. And then we could put a conveyor, splitter. It's like the more you sort of like build these things, the more you, not this way, yeah, this way. So I'm trying to align it. I just build a work platform over the water, but just above it's enough room for your extractor. Okay. So now, these guys are just temporary. Damn, really? Invalid conveyor shape. Can I switch it? Why is it so picky? Damn. Like, it's cheaper to, because it's not really doing anything right now. It's cheaper to and then just one container for, should I put a constructor and do it like that? So that way it's more self-serving. I really wanted to create a power loop though, but I don't see how that's possible. What I was thinking is once these generators are running, I could use one of the power generators, right, to power the other generator. That we can have energy dispersion, right? Or distribution. Energy distribution, interesting. Starting with the generator that's working. Okay. You'll need to keep the bio burners because when you overload the system and pop the fuse, you need a back up to get it started again. Yeah. But I'm saying I could use the generators to power the other generators, right? We just need one at first. What I was trying to do before was just have two generators that power each other, so we have a power loop. But I don't think that that's plausible. Because I was trying to use biomass burners to power biomass burners, but you need at least one biomass burner. The power is parallel, no consideration for load. The power is parallel. What do you mean by that? I mean, if you stack more generators, you're going to have more power supply, right? Let me create a constructor. I can't think and talk at the same time at times. Depending on the, like if it's something new I'm thinking about. So bear with me. How's my backup? I wish you could go in like first person mode just to see things a little bit better. Yes, that's fine. Or is this too close? Is this too close for comfort? I should tilt it. You can in VR? No way, this game is in VR? What? Is it on a Meta Quest? Because I do have a Quest. I do boxing every day. In VR mode, man. You might as well just do this in real life. Of course, I think the resources would be expensive, right? Is this enough? Because we need power to power this as well, right? So it's a total of, shoot. Why doesn't it say the capacity this needs? I think it's at about 8 that this needs. Yeah, it's a Meta? Damn! But you need a PC? Why do you need a PC? Is that for powering the Meta? So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This wouldn't actually be enough. We need 4 biomass burners. I miscalculated. Because each biomass is 30, yeah. Oh no, it's enough. That's 90, right? 3 by 3, yeah. So combined, it's 90. And that should be enough for this and this one. Okay. I think that's good. I think that should be good. Damn. One for each, or wait. You have one power. Let's say we have a pole, and then that pole connects all of these 3 together. So that's fine, right? And that way it's easier for us to organize. So this pole connects to this one. You have another pole that connects all 3. Okay, yeah, let's try that. I don't like the layout though. Anyways, the first time for everything, so this one to this. This will originally supply power here, right? And then we can actually, connect all of them into one, right? So doesn't that make sense that it's in the middle? Actually, before I forget, I should do that. Yeah, this connects to that. It was moving me. And this connects to this one, yeah. So all of these 3 are good. And then what I wanted to do before, to get rid of that one, is the main power source I put one for each. Ooh. That's easier for me to see. And this one. Yeah, that one is overkill. I'm too lazy to deconstruct it, that's why. And then we can move from here to here. And then lastly, I'll have one pole for this guy. Damn, this is all entangled, man. And that one connects to this one. And this one connects to this one. Oh, I connected to it already? Where is my constructor? Oh yeah, I was trying to connect it to this. It was this to this. What have I done? What have I done? The constructor? Yeah, that's to that one. So what is this one connected to? Oh, I already connected it. Bruh. This is why we need foundations, man. I'm definitely gonna get confused. If something blows here, I'm going to be confused. I don't like this one on this side, no. It's too confusing. You spam a lot of power poles early game, and then you can delete them once you get to the point where you build your iron ignite plate there. Your iron ignite plate there. What does that help with? I guess it will make sense when I'm like towards that space. But I just really did not want this constructor to be here. There's too much going on this left side. This power pole is here. Oh, power plant. Ignite power plant. Okay. Everything here should have its own coal. So this should be next to this. This one is a conduit, right? Okay, I feel better about that. And then we could low-key just, yeah, this to this. It's easier for me to see it this way. Then now we supply all of these with a biomass. Let's just start off. That one. This one has power. And we can place leaves inside here for now. This should be biomass leaves. This config tripped me. This thing was really tripping me. Because sometimes if you don't have a recipe, it's just going to be red. So in the beginning of the game, I was so confused. I was like, is it that it doesn't have power? Or is it that it doesn't have a supply? Oh no, I've not put the right recipe for the thing. Anyway, so now, this isn't doing... Shouldn't this be getting water or not yet? Because on its own, that should be pumping water, right? Do I have a dead fuse somewhere? Because all this is green. Extracting at 2%. Oh, what is this meter saying? We have 600, max flow is 600, there's no flow rate. Oh, 198.2. I don't know what the M stands for. Some form of unit for volume. Oh, so it's maxed out. This thing is, I think it's filled up, right? So I need to connect. Finally, I need to extract the coal all the way from there. Hook up your power plant to the network. I need coal, right? For it to be on. Or I think that's what we need, because we do have it connected, right? Or nah, you're right. Thank you. Okay, so that's there. Then now we still need the coal for fuel. I'm going to run back. Gosh, that thing is huge compared to my truck. It's actually that big. Look at this, man. I need a splitter, I will not lie. I think I need a splitter to split. This needs to be split, man. And coal, like this thing comes, it fills up quite fast. But I think I should put a conveyor splitter for my station, right? Because now it's like, oh, we have this, all of this is extracting coal. Maybe every few feet, I align this, right? What's with the buffers? The buffer was, I was trying to think of what to do in this space, right? So I needed time to like think about how to connect things. So it was just to buy time, so I keep having surplus. Because what I was trying to do is I was debating between creating a station, right? Like what can I build here? Do I want to create a station that moves the coals into other stations that I need coal for so I could make an iron pipe? Or do I want this to be a station that's just a powered generator, which is the plan that makes sense right now. My fastest belt is an MK2, but I don't know if I have enough materials for it, if it should stretch that long. So really the buffer of containers is to help like mix both. Missing materials. Yeah, I'm short on iron plates, so I would need to run back. Unless I use the MK1 for now, then upgraded it to MK2 later on, you know. I think buffers make sense at the edge. It should be at the edge of the machine, right? Because that way it wouldn't turn off, right? So I like to put buffers in the beginning and at the edge to help like with bottleneck. But yeah, I don't know how long this one would split. Damn. You can make more plates if you need be, but you need to use your fastest you got on hand. Yeah, I don't have enough now though. Shit. Let me make sure, what do I need? I need more plates and I need more, shoot. More plates, rods, cement, right? And then for MK2, I need reinforced iron plate. That's what I need. I have enough though. In my other factories I do. I actually do have enough. I think they're around here. That's pure iron ore. What's this? Once I get back to the surface, I'll remember. Some people use buffers. I only use them with the train stations. Oh wow. It's very interesting hearing different people's designs and preferences, because James did it different too. Another guy called Water has a different thing too. Buzz Bomb yesterday too. Was it you, Oki, that was talking about physics? F equals to ma. Let me see. This game doesn't allow you to like, spawn a checkpoint. You know what would be smart is if I put a path, like for a vehicle, right? That was you, okay. It's interesting to see people's different subjects. Oh, PTSD on these bridges, man. Straight PTSD. Ever since I fell off that cliff yesterday. I'm like, driving is sweet until you trip. I think these are helpful, right? These logs, so we could create a power thing. Hostility detected. Oh, I knew. Where is it? These guys always respawn though. I wish the leaves respawned instead. Straight inconvenience, bro. I had a feeling. You see it, but you can't tell where it's gonna come from. So I need plates, iron plates, and Need iron plates in it. Damn. Why did she spin up like that? Iron plates and reinforced iron plates. Factory is still going on fine there. You're leaving money on the ground? Really? Didn't I pick it up? Oh, is it the hog part? Man, he ain't even worth it, man. He ain't even worth it. The only usefulness I see is the protein tray. The protein tray, then I'm like, yeah. Damn, this place shut down completely. Look at my masterpieces. With no power. Shit. This one is still going on, which is nice. Instant coupon when you feed them in a sink. Bro, listen, I tried sinking the spiders and it didn't work. So after that, I couldn't believe it. I actually tried sinking the spiders instead. Seems to be leaves. I think it's leaves, right? Yeah. Well, it's not on yet. Oh. But you guys, your tips helped yesterday because I realized that if you have overflow like this, it would shut down your factory, right? Because I guess the output is being blocked off, you know? So sometimes if you have surplus, it will just crash. I did not expect that to be a thing. You have to turn them into alien DNA, then feed that into the sink. Oh, alien DNA, then into the sink. It's not just the body part. Oh, so it has to be converted. It has to be converted, okay. Yeah, these are using MK2s, so... But this is not efficient, right? I think you were talking about efficiency yesterday. So the number of rods, I don't think it needs to be MK2s, right? Because they're all stuck up there. What might make sense is if I create another assembler and then I split it with a conveyor, right? If I wanted to redesign this. Because there is, how do I describe it? Supply is more than demand. I mean, it's not too bad, but still. We could like, add the overclock thing to this so that it produces faster. But I came to the wrong factory though. I saw red and I just ran here instead because I was like, oh no, my baby's dead. Pick up a rotor. Maybe 100 of these, right? I have at least 100. Okay, I do. So I need to run across. Run across or drive across? I should drive across. Yeah, these cars are faster, man. I think PC people have a way of like running faster with their input keys. Damn, why is this one? This is the only cement factory I have, right? And it's so slow, man. The making of this thing is so slow. I don't have leaves. Do I have a? I should have in the truck, right? Damn, girl. I should supply this with, let me say wood. Ooh, wait, I need wood for something else. I need wood for something else, I lied. But then you have to turn it on, you know? Oh, it needs initial power, that's what it needs. Let's try this at first. Oh, I can't see. Why is this stuck? 10 leaves? Why is this stuck though? I need more power supply for my factory, yeah. I just don't want this to stop though. It's like, I just want to put a battery so this runs in the meantime. But I'm puzzled why this is stopped. It stopped at 7. Is there a wood? Oh, there was a wood in the way, literally. Gosh, this game, bro. The amount of things you have to troubleshoot. There was literally wood in the way. Power shard is machines only. Good if you need to save space. They won't make them run. They won't make them run any better, just faster. Okay. So you still need power, but it's a performance booster. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Now I'm gonna grab my leaves. I'm gonna grab my leaves now. Alright. Our work here is done. So slow, man. So steady. Everything here really just died like that. Yeah, you said study the alien stuff, right? So I think I've studied, have I studied all of them? Oh, that's biomass. Okay, that was the body part. That's why you only use power shards in miners. Okay, I see. So you're starting from the lowest common denominator. Yeah, I think we've already looked at every protein from a monster in this area. Like that's the body part, right? But then you say we put, is it the protein that we put inside the sink, or how does that work? An hour and a half almost, yeah. Yeah, let me get to moving, man. I think I'll do this. I think I might finish the milestone a manual way. I was trying to automate it, but it might just be that slow. Yeah, I trust this will work. I'll just leave it. Now this is completely out. You make the alien DNA from the protein. Oh! So I should go back in there so you could show me? I'm concerned about this guy because this needs to be turned on, right? Man. I'm too stingy. I'm too stingy, wait. I was like, does that even deserve, you know? But this is cheap. But yeah, make the DNA, right? So I'm going to run around and try and grab all that. Yeah, 200, that's more than enough. So I'm going to place this in here. Yeah, let this, yeah, that should be enough buffer, I think. You know what, I should do this to the rest as well. So that way the biomass burner is filled up. 200! Goodness gracious. Yeah, that guy is eating good. That one is eating good. Going outside to adjust your reality? Yeah, man, lock in reality, man. I'm about to end this stream soon enough too. 47. Oh my gosh, we have like, that's like 200 plus. 250. 250, that's good. Oh, that's really good. Let me check the other factory in the meantime. I think the issue is, can I drive up here? I can't remember if I could. Oh yeah, I could drive up here. I could. Well, this factory is good, or what's going on here? Yeah, this has enough. That factory is good too. Check, this factory is good as well. Oh, look at that money. Oh yeah, I'll take it. She. Oh my gosh, look, we got 200 biomass burners. Simple. You know what? I might as well. I might as well. I'm going to come here and load this guy up. Oh yeah. I think that takes leaves and the other side takes wood, I think. I take all that wood. Take all that wood. Let's see, do I have enough inventory? Let me just max out my copper. Do the same thing with the cables. Grab that cable instead. Or this one in here. You know what? Cables should not be inside here to begin with. Arrange this, drop that one back. I could grab 2 of each, because I do have my car with me, right? I do have a ride with me. That ride should have a spare part of everything. Technically. That makes more sense. And randomly, we have coal and we have ores. We have quartz here too. Should I put this in the box and then just say this is quartz? Because there are still a lot of things we don't need yet. Man, those protein stuff, should I just make them though? And do the DNA thing? Let me do that. Let me be patient and do that. And then run back. Look at this vastness too. We need to come here and probably, we will definitely redesign this area for copper. Need to redesign that whole area for copper. So the amount of plates we have, I should have put a, I think I just said like, you know, screw it. I should have put a container here. You know what, nah. Yeah, let me do that, hold on. Hold on right now. Hold on right now. This is worth it. Store everything. Can I make a container? And then place it like here, right? But it needs a foundation. This needs a foundation. Let me think. That's too big. 2 meters is too much. We could make it. Oh, missing concrete. Yeah, 1 foundation here I think would be good. Grab concrete, one of these, one of these. One meter might be fine as well, but 2 meters seems to be the sweet spot, I think. Shoot. Surface too uneven? Bro. That feels much better though, I won't lie. The only problem I have is connecting this. Okay. Oh, that's too much. Are we gonna have the opposite problem here instead? Yeah. Yo, welcome back. Now I realized that I had a lot of container plate here, and I should have a storage for it instead. So I was redesigning this part in this factory. Isn't it always interesting how you start off and then you come back and look at something, and based on what you built before, you go, you know what, I can change it. So here I feel that. So things will go in from here and then up from there. But we should be able to rotate it, right? Make it face this way. Bruh. Personally, I think this one is a bit overkill, but hey. The height's the same. Oh, you can change the version as well. What? No way. Why is that having issues? Damn. I think it's a spacing issue. Or would it just work directly? No. Let me try and switch. Yeah, switching doesn't help either. Damn. What if I make it face the other direction? You can't rotate from entry point. We can't face there. What if we face there? Okay, there we go. Should MK1 or 2? I'm not sure. Because these are what? MK1s. Oh, MK1 and 2 is mixed. I'm mixing both. I think it should be fine. I think. What does it look like? Yeah, it should be, I think. Building a little reinforced plate factory. Okay, that's how AI works. It expands its knowledge and makes necessary changes. AI. Necessary is questionable though. Like I agree AI is a complex system, right? So as I was studying my systems engineering, so I was moving basically in my career beyond just software and into systems, right? That software lives on, so software systems to say. And then in the broader topic, oh yeah, am I right? I was like, this direction, I'm forgetting something. There's like, let's say there's 4 tiers of different systems, right? There is Claire, which means there's the manual to follow, right? So, for example, if someone is operating a machine, and let's say they're doing a checklist in a lab, and it's like, okay, take off the coat, make sure the room is in this certain temperature, and etc., right? So that's a Claire system. Then there is complicated system where cause and effect takes some expertise, right? So for example, in the medical field, we can say if someone is I'm taking the long route. I just realized I'm taking the long route. If someone is has a flu, right? In the context of a doctor, what they're dealing with is a complication. It's a complicated system because they can find out cause and effect by checking your like blood pressure, feeling your temperature, asking you some questions about the symptoms you have. Then they can diagnose, okay, this is a flu, this type of flu, etc. Right? Then there's complex systems, which has to do with emergence happening. 100%. One of these streams, I don't know if it's this week, I have to redesign this place because I can't keep powering this all the time. I can't. This is not okay. But sorry, complex systems have divergence, right? So let's say you merge two teams together, right? Or maybe you try and merge two factories together. But usually it involves people, right? So you can't just analyze, you have to probe it, and then you need to observe afterwards. And the last type of system is chaotic, which means you can't really analyze anything now. You need to fix what's going on. You need to take action. And the closest thing to that in this game is like a power fuse blows off, so there's nothing being produced. So the first action you need to take is stability to turn on your factory. But in real life, it's like a firefighter. A fire breaks out, firefighters need to take action, you know. They do initial like sensing, like, oh, it's in this location, they'll need to put out the fire first, or the bleeding effect before it happens. So in this game, anytime I finish, I always try to assess, okay, I found out where my iron plate is. Always have to try and assess where, like what sort of system did I build today, or what sort of, I don't want to say complication, but what type of system was I dealing with? Either trying to build, or did I find difficult, you know? Oh yeah, look at that. Grab several of those. I wish my truck was at this side though. We need to make like a bridge for our ride. Because that's all we need now. I have to go all the way back. Dang, I have to like drive all the way around. Ain't no way. You haven't experienced fluids in this game? There is such a thing? Damn. I'm not ready. A complex system? Fluids. Doesn't water count as a fluid? Ain't that good? Look at this unused spot though. Man. Can't do it all, man. Can't do it all. Let's get that generator working first. That's what I'm trying to say. If I remember where I kept it, it should be where my hub is. Because I did not remove my hub. Should be around somewhere here. Yeah, cave. Or did I remove my hub? Maybe I did. Pure iron. I'm on this location. I know that for sure. I know I'm at that side for sure. So there are other fluids other than water? Damn. Tell me why he ain't nothing but a complication. This ride is very floaty. Did I just run over that plant? Where am I right now? I'm here, and where am I headed? Yeah. I think I'm near an ore. Yeah, this is the ore site that I'm trying to do. And gases, but gas is easy. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. What is this? So I'm here, driving, of course. Okay. Would it be worth it if I just made a bridge? Because I can see these are layers of land, right? So I just made a bridge over here so I could create a path. I think I got everything. Ooh, there's one thing I do not have. I don't think I have enough plates. Let me make sure I have enough plates. Let me make sure I have enough plates. It's cheap. It's cheap. for me to go back here. This truck needs to be programmed. The two things on my list at the right hand side there is awesome sink, yeah, but reinforced plate factory. That one is actually complete, so I need to finish it. I need to mark that as done on my to-do on the right hand side. But that biomass refuel factory is what I need to kick. Or do I have plates closer here too? Because right now, oh my gosh, I just remembered I dropped half of my loot in the other location. This game exposes too much, man. Exposes too much about the person. It's too real. If they wanted to go crazy in this game, maybe that's what Rust is like. We ran out of juice already? Bruh, how? That was like 1,000 leaves. I don't even have enough on me right now. That was like 1,000 leaves. How did that happen? Man, I'm reaching the point where I just accept, like, oh, this factory is cooked. I guess it's cooked. Guess you gotta move on, man. This is where I left my loot. Yep. Take it all. There's coal here too, but we can max out the coal that we have. Oh, no space to take it. So I need to transfer. Grab that. Actually, the one I need to grab, just so I use up spaces. Okay, there we go. There we go. Transfer any duplicates I have. Why do I have iron ignits? Did I need that? Don't need this, don't need this in my inventory right now. That's extra copper in case. But I said I needed plates, right? Nah, I know where I'll grab it from. But I should have thought about that DNA thing. I just need to end the stream soon enough. I go back to that location and actually see the generator is running, and then once that's running, I'll be like, oh, look, we did it. We created a coal power generator, which should automatically create a save point. But damn! Look at that! Oh yeah, we need stations everywhere. We need stations everywhere. What? Look at this supply, man. Yeah, that should be enough. 111, 144. Because we have extra plates inside our ride. And how many do we have right now? Yeah. That should be enough. If it's not, I'll come back. I'll probably do something before I come back. But what did I do? Why did this station run out of juice though? Like what? How? I don't know how this place ran out of juice. Maybe I thought I filled it with leaves, but I didn't. It ran out? That's wood. Bro! Oh my gosh, I did not put the right recipe. Shouldn't they just make a constructor fill in both? Like whether you put leaves or this, there should be an upgraded version of this, man. Upgraded version of that guy. Damn, I guess this one ran out of juice, that's why. I'll put 40 inside here. Turn this back on. Yeah, they're both connected, so both turn on at the same time. So it's the wood. I didn't put wood, that's what happened. Oh, might as well. This is the only rotor factory I have, so I might as well put that here. I think it was James that said the efficient thing to do would be to have woods and leaves, you know, in your thing. Pick up the slug. Like that, and run back now. I'm so tempted to turn on this other factory, right? Because it's just dead. Like, why is it just dead? Do you know how to use the built-in calculator? Oh no, there's a built-in calculator? Damn, why is that one dead? See what I'm talking about? If you give me a hint, I'll try and, Oh yeah, it's the middle one. Yeah, that middle one has to go though. Like, it's so inefficient. This is so inefficient, bro. Like, damn. Then what does this convert? Leaves? Oh yeah, this is the widest biomass thing I've created. So is this good? That's good. Do we have... No, we don't. So what does this need? Does this take... Oh, this took leaves. Damn. It needs more though, like that. That thing needs more. Oh, that one is good. Did that one just shut down too? What the heck? I promise that was green before. Maybe I was just blind. Did this just run out of power? Where's my ride? Bruh. Either maintaining, exploring, or building. And now we've come back to maintenance right now. It's the quick search feature. If you know it, then start it and type Suicide. Oh, I don't have that because this is console. This game is new in console. It's about a year and a half. So that's why controls are a bit quirky, especially when I have to like create a stamp on the map. It's not as fluid, you know. So this ran out of juice because this ran out of juice. Oh yeah, this did need. I'm like, should I create a container here and grab that from there, or? And this initially needs power, dude. No, nothing inside here. Can I borrow power from here? No. I mean, I can. Yeah, I can from here. And this uses wood, right? But that has enough though. Like, that's a lot of stacked. I think this takes wood, so I would supply it with one. Alright, that's good. Why is that still red though? Oh no, I remember what I was trying to do now. $140 here. So why is this stuck? Oh yeah, configuration needs to be wood. Needs to be leaves. It's wood right now. So much manual stuff. It's like the more you do it, the more you're like, Oh, how? Oh, this is an unused mining spot itself. What the hell? You would have to connect the keyboard. You poor soul. Hey, man. I make it work, though. Ain't that impressive? I still make it work somehow. This man said, you poor soul. Shit. I'm a victim. Alright, these guys are green, so I think, what's it? Yellow is like idle, right? So it's waiting for stuff. I'm gone though. Before, I do not want to stay here to hear a fuse. I'm running. I'm leaving right now. Leave. It's time. Let's go. Let's get out of here, man. I don't want to come back here anytime soon. Where is this place? Here? Did I grab enough? Oh yeah, I did grab plates. I did grab plates, right? Yep. Yep. So did I really destroy my factory? Yes, I did. Those elephants are chill. I think I whacked them one time because it was in the way of me like trying to access my machine. Damn! My bad. Oh, it's a spider. It deserved that. The spiders are the worst thing in this game for me, man. They're so icky. Like heck no. Am I even going the right way? Ooh, I missed it. I think I missed it. Or did I miss it? Bro. What kind of route am I on? Why do I just keep going up? Let me see. It's down here. Oh, I did miss it. I did miss it. Was it good, James? Yeah, I did, man. Shit. It's too dark. I remember the first time I was taking driving school some years ago, and I was like, I learned how to drive, but then I did not need a car where I moved into, so I didn't have the need to drive for a long time. So anyway, I was taking it back again. At nighttime, it started to rain. I was so scared, man. What you've been working on this stream, the coal power generator is where we're heading back to. But I was missing resources. But before that, I was trying to... Bruh, do I need a marker? I'm close, I know I'm close. I need to go around. I think I need to go around and then turn. But I was trying to design whether I really wanted to create a station for coal. Because if you have a station for coal at a higher platform, like where I think I'm driving towards, if I had a station, then it's easier for me to, you know what? This is bothering me. We gotta clear this path. I have to clear this path, man. We need to do some road work. I need to protect myself. But I was trying to decide how to, like, if we have coal, right? That's a good form of energy. So what do I want to build near there? So I was trying to look for like which ores exist in this. Exist in this area. I think I just need the initial. The initial pad, just so I'm like, oh yeah, I can see there's construction here, but yeah, it's the yellow thing here. So this is a sign. This is where I need to go. And then lastly, my chat is going crazy right now. PlayStation, when you're streaming, has this glitch where all the chats that has happened before just starts spinning out. I'm going to put a mark here to say, damn. I'm going to create a new marker. Sorry, hold on. Create new marker. Path. Gosh, typing is so annoying, man. On PlayStation, it's on console. I'll just say that. Path downhill. There we go. Need some bright color, something like bright yellow. Yeah, select that. I feel much better about that. We've cleared our path a little bit. Oh, nice, yeah. I wonder what you guys are working on now, though. Now that I know that there's gas. I know you guys don't mean to spoil it, but I think in this game it still helps knowing. Because one part of you wants to like explore things, but then the other part of you would rather like design in a way that it makes sense for what you want. So when you guys share stuff, it helps, and I go, yeah, okay, that's good to know down the road, but I'll get to that when I get to that. Like with the information, you still have agency to choose. And in some cases, I learned the hard way. Like foundations, I'm learning the hard way that foundations are really important. It might seem slow at first because I'm trying to, you know, go, but it's worth it. Alright, so now we just need the conveyors to be connected. And you probably need to deforest this area on the next stream, right? But yeah, let me grab this because we don't reinforce the, the reinforced plates. Enough of those. The coal maxed out here, man. The coal really maxed out here. I'm going to try and put more. Like right here. Another one here. I'll tilt it. Damn, it's ugly. It's ugly though, it's ugly. Would it even fit? Let me remove snapping. I don't think we need snapping at this point. Bruh. Just trying to move a bit closer each way. And then we put a conveyor merger here and just connect it all the way here, right? Exploring is so much fun, some of the most fun I've had. When you get stuck building, then go hunting and exploring. This you should be doing a lot. Hunting and exploring. Oh, for the man thing? Oh, that is true. When I'm stuck building, I just deforest the place, man. And I feel bad because of that elephant. Actually, is the only thing I've seen eat vegetation here. That and the parrots, you know, the chill things, I feel bad. I actually feel bad when, you know, that's happening. I feel this path is long, though. But in the meantime, actually, I should start all the way here. With the MK2, right. Man, that is so long, though. That is so long. MK2s here. Okay. And then we need a merger here, right? I don't put lots of containers, but anyway, it helps. Maybe I'll redesign it, right? 2 hours? Yeah. At least it's polite, the game warns you. I would play the other game I was playing before for like 4 hours at times. So if you're if you're using this game, you're forced to use your brain cells, because one roast we have in My Hero, which is the game I started off with, I got most of my subscribers from, is people say you're using a brain dead character. So it's so hilarious that I'm playing the opposite. A brain dead game forced me to play this game instead, because I got tired of how broken it was. Shit. Like, your character is brain dead, you just press one button. Now I'm forced to use my brain cells. Damn, why didn't I pressed R1 instead. Because I was thinking about that game, and to shoot, you actually have to hit R1. It's a beta move. The elephant you killed is lovingly known as Mr. Bean. We don't kill the bean. Hey, I didn't kill him. I have not killed any of those things. I just said I felt bad that I smacked him before. So don't. I'm innocent. I'm innocent, man. Oh, I can't curve it? Man. What is going on here? You better get in there, bro. Oh, that's the input. I used the wrong thing. I used a conveyor splitter. Damn. Do I pick up all this coal if I destroy it? Destroy it. I used a conveyor merger. I needed a splitter instead. The first time I unlocked these, I got so intimidated. I'm like, there's 3 ports? What would I need 3 ports for? I have everything I need. But interestingly, some things make sense later on, you know. Did I make a mistake again? I did. I did make the same mistake again. You know, I told you guys, sometimes I can't think and talk at the same time. That's exactly what's happening. Because I was like, it's not that sophisticated, man. Don't snap. I'm gonna try and repent this weekend. Oh, that's MK1, right? Hold on. Dang, it filled up that quick. There's no way it filled up that quick. Oh, it keeps going all the way. Yeah, it keeps going all the way. Uh-huh. Okay, yes, sir. Should I have created a third one? No, I think this is okay, because once we make more generators, we need to split it, right? Oh, I need to think about how to architect, because we need this guy, right? So I guess that's why we have the pipe splitter instead. The same way we have a conveyor splitter, we'll have a pipe splitter that can split to the other generators. So configuration is going to be important. How come the AI isn't talking? Okay, we have power. There we go. Exactly, alright. Good. W validation, man. So yeah, you have to think about how to architect stuff. And a foundation makes sense now. Because Oki was saying, you know, if you put a foundation where the water extractor is, that would be neat as well. Man, this AI jealous. She didn't say shit. Now, what would be cool is, man, if I could make a power loop, that would be like my biggest flex. A power loop with a power generator, man. Now check your bio burners that they will not be running. Now check your bio burners, they will not be running. You mean like running out? Or, oh, you're saying now I can connect the power cable, because I don't think I did yet, right? I need a power cable. Oh, is it connected already? Hold on. So this is here, this is connected. Because the coal power. Oh, just check that they're not running. These are running though. No way, it actually does. I'm scared. I don't believe it. So you're telling me I could use this generator to power another generator? Oh no, I can make both these two powered coal generators to point to a power pole, and then I could continue from there. Because this is 75, right? But I would need to connect to this one. Hold on. More power? Okay, okay. So what I would need here is I need to create another generator, then create a pole, right? And then this generator is being powered by this one. So I might need another generator to supply power to a pole. I need two generators, I think that's what I need, right? So if I put two other generators here, right? Like let's say I cloned this one, I put it here, and then I put another one here next to it, right? And I put another one next to it. And then let's say I put a power pole here, and then I supply this coal power generator to this one. Oh no, I need these two to point to this one. So that's 75 plus 75. And then I can connect that one to another one. Like basically just, okay. I'm thinking though. Something is making sense. But I actually have to leave. So I might be back later on. I had a study stream before this, so I need to do more of that. Or just do it offline. But let me take a screenshot of what you're saying. But W tips though, W tips. Another screenshot here. You might need a few more generators, more power. Eventually you want to max out all the coal here. Hook it up to the network. You need to supply water and coal. Okay, sir. Alright, thanks James, Oki. The OGs in chat, y'all guys help make it easier. Like even though you share stuff, I still have to problem solve myself, you know? Like, I need to translate what you're saying in a way that makes sense. Because I'm also thinking about my redesign. But yeah, man, shout out to James, shout out to Oki, all the lurkers. Shout out to the JJK fam for my hero. Wish y'all a chill rest of your day, and I'll catch us on the next one, man. Catch us on the next one.